First at noon, we have new developments on the deadly plane crash in Tehran. Two U.S. officials say it's highly likely that an Iranian missile took down the plane, killing all 176 people on board. President Trump is dismissing Iranian claims that it was a mechanical issue. The plane was only in the air for a few minutes before the crash. The Iranians have reportedly recovered the black boxes, but it's unclear who will be given access to that data. The crash happened just a few hours after Iran launched a ballistic missile attack against military bases housing U.S. troops. It was in retaliation over a U.S. drone strike that killed an Iranian top general. Meanwhile, Iran and the U.S. appear to dial down the tension following a missile strike on American forces this week. But the possibility of future attacks remains, and Congress wants a say on any military strike against Iran. Skylar Henry has more.
A senior commander in Iran's Revolutionary Guard says this week's missile strike aimed at U.S. forces in Iraq was just the start of a series of attacks across the region. It comes as President Trump appeared to seek a de-escalation in the tension between the two countries, imposing more economic sanctions instead of ordering a military response.
The fact that we have this great military and equipment, however, does not mean we have to use it. We do not want to use it.
After a briefing Wednesday, Utah Senator Mike Lee says administration officials told senators not to debate the appropriateness of further military action against Iran, despite the Constitution giving Congress the power to declare war.
When we send our brave soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines into harm's way, we owe the American people the decent courtesy to follow the Constitution, to debate and discuss these actions.
The House is expected to take up a resolution this afternoon aimed at limiting the president's ability to take further military action against Iran, something President Trump does not support. He tweeted this morning, "Hope that all House Republicans will vote against crazy Nancy Pelosi's war powers resolution."
It's a very big issue now because it's nothing less than preventing war as we honor our first responsibility to protect the American people.
Virginia Democrat Tim Kaine has introduced a similar resolution in the Senate. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
A warning now about fake military draft notices demanding people report for duty and deploy to Iran. Now, the messages threatens people with jail time if they don't immediately reach out to recruiters. Military drafts ended after the Vietnam War. It was abolished by Congress in 1973, making the U.S. military volunteer only. The Army said it is not contacting anyone regarding the draft, and the texts are not official communication.